Hey guys, over here at DNA Slithers and Critters. This is Aaron, of course, looking cozy on the couch. Today we're going to talk about Tiger, the reticulated python that we have here at our facility. She came to us about a couple months ago with just a simple mite issue. Wasn't anything relevant to this. She was doing fine. She shed, and about a day after I went in just to go clean the cage, and I noticed, as you'll see in this next video, she had a really big eye bulge, almost like she injured it and pushed it up against something. We didn't know what was going on. As you can tell, there was concern in my voice. We immediately, of course, booked a vet visit to our local veterinarian, Western Animal Clinic. They do great work, get us in quick. You don't need an appointment, you just got to go sit there. And we got her in. We had them drain the eye, and we thought it would be okay and wouldn't go back. We bumped the heat up a little bit, actually. Soaked her in betadine baths. Her hot side was around 96 at that, or sorry, 88. Sorry, I'm thinking something else. Her hot side was actually 88. We heat the room around 80. We stripped her down to just nothing but the cage. We clean the cage all the time, fresh daily water changes. Unfortunately, as you can see in the next video, that the swelling came back, and originally it was bulging outwards, and her lip had this little bump. We thought it might have been a tooth issue, but it turned out it was in fact the eye's tear duct has became clogged from her just pushing. Sometimes that can cause an issue to where that will prevent it from draining, because it actually drains into their mouth. And when we drained it, there was about 5 milliliters of fluid inside the eye, what didn't look anything other than like saliva. So it was really confusing. Doctor wasn't sure about it. So we did go to more of a person who we felt had a better opinion on the matter. Aurora Animal Hospital is where we went. They have a really good doctor over there. I do apologize, her name's slipping my mind right now, but she helped us actually create a little incision. Let me go show you. Actually had us do a little incision, like you can see where it's highlighted there. They actually cut out a little section of the eye cap. That way it's allowing it to constantly be draining during the antibiotic period, which in turn we actually, second time around, did send that in to get a culture of that to make sure the antibiotics were appropriate that we were giving them. As you don't want to be just giving them any antibiotics unless it's, a bacteria that specifically needs a certain kind. So there is general anesthetics, but resistance to that is common more nowadays. As we get more into treating our animals, they build up a resistance to that. So we just basically have to go in there in this video that we'll show you on today's video, that we went in and actually gave her shot, as well as we just kind of grabbed a Q-tip and just kind of cleaned that area real nice, agitated it a little bit. We are going back in about a week and a half to just kind of check everything to make sure it's good. We might even do a update at the vet with her. We're big on transparency, guys. We want you to know we're more worried about the animal's health than our wealth. It's not about the money, it's about the sheer enjoyment that these animals bring me. Being able to look at these things and realize how magnificent they are, how beautiful they are. Check out this guy. This is my rooster, Mr. Cox. Say hi, Mr. Cox. We do have him roaming the house. And it's the animals do bring us joy, and we do really enjoy what we do here. It's not about the money for us. If it was, I would have done some other kind of career field. So without further ado, guys, thank you for watching the videos. Check out the progress today to where she's been. So peace and love. Check it out. So I just noticed my girl got done shedding, and her eye does not look right. Do you know what the heck this is, or if I don't know. I just need some insight. I'm kind of confused. I'm taking her to the vet tomorrow, but I just noticed this and my vet's not available today. Here's her normal eye, and then here's her eye, and her lip is kind of bunched up. start with the shot first. Alright, hold her from here to here. Okay. I got it. Where's the shot? It's up here. So as you can see, guys, she is just moving all over the place. The one thing about a big snake, there's just a lot of them, and you know, you just really have to pay attention to them. She's actually not that bad moving her around, as you can see, but she does move around a lot, and she can squeeze sometimes.
Hang on, baby.
Right here to here.
Oh.
Yep. So what we're doing right now is just making sure she doesn't twitch from the injection, and if she does, that we're able to maintain that body so the needle doesn't go past the muscle tissue. It's always that little muscle tissue ridge along the spine that you want to inject, and you want to alternate in between sides. That way there's no bruising or any kind of soreness in her. And it always works best as you do pull the needle out to push down on top of the needle to make sure there's no fluid that comes back out of the needle spot. It can go either underneath the skin or into the muscle tissue, but just don't try and just stick the needle all the way through, as some of the smaller snakes you can go past the muscle tissue into more important stuff that you want to stay away from. And as you can see now, we're just really trying to agitate that incision that we were talking about earlier, and just make sure that that incision stays open for allowing no buildup of fluids in her eye, as the next step is eye cap removal, or eye and tear duct removal, and we don't want to have to do that unless we have to. I don't need it to come off, I just need it to open. So, as you can see, guys, that is a lot of snake for one man to handle. And that is one of the reasons why when doing anything with a snake like this, it's always a good idea to have somebody on standby or within a shout of you. She's doing great. She just settled down. You know, she's building trust still. That all she's been doing is getting poked and prodded and messed with the last, you know, couple weeks. So she is on edge, I would say, but anyone else would be that doesn't know what's going on and just has to kind of roll with the punches. So I hope you guys like this. We're going to take her into the vet here soon again to get this checked up. Make sure everything's going right, the eye staying open enough to where the fluids can still be released. Of course, we're going in there daily, cleaning it, doing our thing, making sure she's cared for. So hope you like this video, guys. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe. We're going to be doing more videos of reptiles and rodents, of course. We got mice, rats, guinea pigs, quail, tons of other types of how-to videos coming out. But just wanted to show you what it takes sometimes to treat a big girl like this. Have a good day.